Brian, just can you kind of take the season as a whole and sort of talk about how you guys have gotten to this point?
Yeah, it's definitely been a pretty chaotic season compared to some of the other ones we've had. Started off 0-3, heartbreaker to UNLV, which we felt like we should have won. We felt like we could have competed and beaten the other two teams we played at the beginning as well. Then we finally get going a little bit. Lose to OU in a tough one, close one, really cool environment. A lot of people there. It was a great game. We lose a heartbreaker there. Toledo at home the next game. We lose that one, unfortunately. And, at that point, a lot of people kind of writed us off. They thought, we had no shot, we were done. And, the whole season through everything that happened, all the games, we lost our quarterback through there as well. We, as a team, we just stuck together, which is something the coach has really emphasized. They've been saying that since the beginning of the beginning of the year. If we stick together all season, we got enough talent, we're going to be a special team, we're going to have good success. So that's what we did. Everyone just kept trying to get better every day, not worrying about what's happening around us or with the standings and the MAC or anything, and just keep getting better every week, and it worked off, and now we're got the opportunity to play for a MAC championship.
I guess offensively, can you kind of touch up on the changes and the things that sort of kind of popped up throughout the season to kind of define what this has been all about?
Yeah. Offensively, I feel like, obviously losing our quarterback about midway through the year changed some stuff. We had a spot open up, a couple different guys going for it. So that definitely was a big kind of adjustment we had to get through. I'd say schematically we didn't change a whole lot. But like our coaches always talk, it's next man up. Whoever's in there, it doesn't matter who we're playing. We're all going to compete and play Miami football the right way and go out every game and give it our all.
Just what's it been like for your team managing just so many up and downs, not only over the course of the season, but even crammed within the last 3-4 weeks of the year?
Yeah, it's definitely been chaotic, but like I kind of said, we all just stuck together. There was a bunch of opportunities in there for us to kind of fall apart and unravel, like a lot of other teams I think would. But, credit to our players and our coaching staff. Everyone stuck together. Everyone kept their eyes on the prize. We knew we still had a shot at getting to Detroit, and that's what everyone's wanted to do since January. So we just stuck together and kept going at it, getting better every day, not worrying about any of the outside noise or anything else that's going on.
The last 2 years, you play a team twice, having played them in the regular season, the MAC championship. The team that won in the regular season obviously lost the MAC championship both times. So just what can you kind of take away from that?
I think it's you can't think, we already beat Western once, like we're going to go in and steamroll them. If you go into that attitude, that's what happened the last couple of years. You've seen, like you said, with whoever won in the regular season lost in the MAC. So we can't have that attitude going in. We got to prepare like this is a really good team. Obviously, they are. And we just got to prepare to, like we have all year, not try to make this anything bigger than it is, just like it's a regular game, just try to get better all week and go in there and, give it our best shot.
Brian, it's easy to say the team's stuck together, and you've been through this a lot here, but why do you think Miami football is so good at sticking together when things aren't great?
I think it starts with Coach Martin. It's something he emphasizes every team meeting we have, every time we're on the field. Like I said, he's been saying that since January, that we just got to stick together. And I think it starts with all the coaches and then also just with the guys we have in the locker room. Everyone's very close-knit. Everyone's good friends. Like, we don't have any there's not a lot of, I guess, commotion going on in the locker room. Like, everyone's very bought into what we're doing. Everyone likes each other, and it's just a good group of guys. And we also want to go out there and play good football and compete, and the rest kind of just falls in place from there. So.
Your second time playing Western Michigan, obviously enough time has passed where both teams are rather different. But was there anything from that first meeting that you noticed is going to impact your game plan this weekend?
I wouldn't say anything too terribly different. We just kind of started diving into them again. We'll get more into that today. But as far as we know, they're a good team. They got a bunch of really good players. They got a DN that was leading the country in sacks at one point. He's supposed to be a projected higher draft pick. They got a couple other guys on our defense that are really good. I know offensively their quarterback's good. So they definitely got good pieces. But as far as like looking into them too much, that's something we're going to get into today and the rest of the week and figure out, what's different, how we're going to attack them, what's going to be different this time we play them. Yeah.
What can you say about the development of the receivers through the course of the year, especially where you get to the end and all of a sudden, especially the last couple games, it really seems like they're thriving out there. How's that come along? With some different faces and some old, some new.
Yeah, I'd say our receiver room's definitely one of the most talented rooms we have. We have a lot of guys in there that are just extremely talented. And through spring, we saw spring ball. We got to see all of them play and ball out. And then, like you said, throughout the year, we've kind of had some other guys step up that maybe didn't play as much at the beginning of the year. And it wasn't like a big surprise to anyone that they started showing up and playing really well. We knew they were good players. We knew we were really deep at that position. It's just whoever's out on the field, goes out and competes and kind of balls out, and that's how it's been all year. So
sometimes when somebody's making a good run or something like that, they look at there and out there, and there's a nice block from the receivers. How much do the receivers put into this, mentally as far as being able to block for the run game?
Definitely, that's a big emphasis of our offense is perimeter blocking. Getting the DBs covered down, getting up to the high hole safeties, different stuff like that. That's something our coaches really emphasize that I think we care more about and maybe spend more time on than a lot of other teams in the country. And like you said, it's paid off. Like a lot of times you look out there and we got receivers out there blocking. Cam, he's not the biggest guy. He's out there putting his nose in safeties and getting really good blocks for our running backs to break stuff off. And, it's just the culture of our receiver room. It's not about I want to get my catches and go score. It's about helping the team and going in there. And even if you're not getting the ball, going in and blocking for other guys to get them open. Especially we do a lot of bubble screens and other stuff where receivers are blocking for their other receivers to get them kind of break some runs loose and different stuff. So it's I'd say it's just something they work on every day, and it's a big emphasis of the room and something we take seriously.
Brian, you had talked to us earlier this year about you were done with football. You had decided you were done playing. Now you're playing in the MAC title game. Just walk us through those emotions of I'm done, and now you've gone as far as you can.
Yeah, definitely a surreal experience. It's a dream come true. Something I've been dreaming about since a kid, playing in a big-time championship like this. Ever since I first got here, I want to play in a MAC championship. And yeah, like I said, I didn't really play much the last couple of years, so we won one in 23, which was a really cool experience, but I didn't really contribute much, and this year I'm actually playing. And, it's just a really cool experience to help my team get to this championship and try to go win one. So.